Hello and welcome to TaraCherie.org. This is Tara Cherie coming here with you live. It is really great to be here with you, friends. And last time we were talking about once we got those ingredients from the store and we shot the parameters, how to actually create meal combinations for the week that were going to be a little bit easier in the budget, maybe fewer meals, putting money back in your pockets so that you could use it for other things in 2015. And I do want to take this a step further. So now that we know what the meal combinations are going to look like for our week, then comes actually physically preparing those. And what I recommend, if you're truly looking to free time up in the kitchen by an extra half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe even longer depending on how long the meal may last in the crock pot, what we do in our house is we take time out to actually schedule time for cooking, meaning I actually look at my schedule. I actually will highlight that time in on a weekly basis, monthly basis, yearly basis. Where am I going to put my time so that I can make these meals each week? And usually, most of the time, meals are made for the week within an hour to 2 hours. Sometimes it's an hour and a half, sometimes it's 2 or 3 hours, maybe longer depending on what I'm preparing for that week. It may take me a little bit longer. Usually I try to get a few meals cooking at the same time, maybe something in the crock pot, maybe something on the stove boiling. Maybe I prep the other meal and I do this all at the same time, and I watch all three simultaneously to make sure that nothing's burning, everything is working cohesively together so that we have our meals for the week already done. And this just allows me to free up that time. So I'm either putting these meals in the freezer and putting them in the refrigerator. They're marked, they're labeled, so that way I know when I go into the refrigerator, I can take a look back at, on Monday, we were going to have egg whites and turkey bacon for breakfast. We were going to have some tomato soup and salad for lunch. Then we were going to have some fajitas for dinner. And so I already know on Monday what my schedule is going to pretty much look like. I mean, I can make it flexible if I know what that's going to look like, but it just helps me to stay better organized and purpose our food and what we're eating, so we're not just eating on a bunch of different things. So then at the end of the week we have leftover food items that are either going to spoil or that we didn't eat because we didn't purpose where that food was going to go for that day during the week. And so it's really important as you make your meals, I encourage you to actually label them and to know what you're going to eat primarily on what nights. And maybe some nights you don't have as much time, so it's going to be a little bit of a quicker meal option. So keep that in mind too as you're actually planning your meals for the week. And this way just alleviates it, so you can just go to the freezer, you can warm it up, pull it out of the refrigerator, warm it up. Maybe something needs to be, you prepped it, it needs to be stuck in the oven. You can do those things. And also I encourage you to find meal combinations that are still fresh but that you're spending less time making, so that way you free up more time that way as well. So the remainder of your week that you would have taken that 30, 45 minutes up to an hour in order to make that meal, you all of a sudden find yourself having that extra half hour, 45 minutes to an hour, maybe even longer, freed up each night that you could spend with your families, that you can get things done around the home. Maybe it's that laundry, maybe it's that cleaning, or maybe planning that family trip again. Again, this is a year of achieving your goals here in 2015. So if you tell your time where it needs to go concerning your meals, you're freeing that much more time. I mean, think about it. If it's an hour a night, that's 5 hours in your whole week that you just freed up to do other things that I bet you didn't necessarily realize that you had. So now you've freed up your time, you can go after those goals, you're telling your time, you're showing it where to go, you're making that decision that you're no longer going to allow that time to rule you, and I am so proud of you, my friends. Until next time, take care, God bless you, bye-bye.